Alright, so today's class we are looking at transformations, which include slides, flips, and turns, or translations, reflections, and rotations. And as well, we're looking at dilations, which are enlargements and reductions. Okay, so we'll start by watching a quick video. So we'll look at translations or slides first. So a translation or slide, it's made by sliding the original figure up, down, left, or right. You can slide, each point individually, or you can use tracing paper as well, if that's something you are used to. So let's look at our first example. We have to plot our triangle ABC. Our points are given. A is at 1, 6, B is at negative 5, 3, and C is at 2, 2. Then we're going to slide this triangle in this direction. Our X direction is positive 3. Our Y direction is negative 4. So it's shown as this notation, X plus 3, comma, Y minus 4. When we draw our new triangle, we use the little superscript of 1. It's basically A prime, B prime, C prime. Okay, we can also see here what happens to the new points. So our original point for A is 1, and we're sliding it in a positive 3 direction. So 1 plus 3, that becomes 4. And then our original Y point for A was 6, and we know we are moving negative 4, so Y minus 4. So therefore 6 minus 4, which is 2, our new point will be 4, 2. So we'll do that for each of the points. All right, so here is our triangle, the original triangle ABC, and now we're going to move it using our notation X plus 3, Y minus 4. So our new point for A is 4, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, up 2, okay, our new point for B is negative 2, negative 1, and when you label these, make sure you use the prime. So that's A prime. Negative 2, negative 1, that is our new point for B, and our new point for C is at 5, negative 2. Okay, and then I'll just connect that. All right, so we can see our new triangle now, A prime, B prime, C prime. So another way we can do this is just by sliding each point. Instead of showing the notation this way, we could have just gone over 3, 1, 2, 3, and then down 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we could do it for each point. So over 3, 1, 2, 3, and then down 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And for C as well, over 3, 1, 2, 3, and down 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, so it works either way. You can show what the new points become like this, or you can just slide them on the grid. Okay, so in this example, we have a triangle LMN, and in this question, it tells us translate LMN. So we know now that translate means to slide negative 4 units in the X direction and negative 2 units in the Y direction. If we wrote that in our notation, we would write it as X minus 4, comma, Y minus 2. All right, so if it's a translation of negative 4 units in the X direction, that means we're shifting to the left by 4 units. A translation of negative 2 units in the Y direction means we are shifting down by 2 units. All right, so here's our original points, negative 2, 3 for N, negative 5, negative 2 for M, and negative 3, negative 2 for L. So we're going to shift our points 4 to the left, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 down, 1, 2. So our new point is here at negative 6, 1, okay, which we can see here for point N, and we've drawn it here as well. Okay, and we would do that for all the points. So our M, negative 4 in the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then down 2. There's our new point. That's our new point for M. It's at negative 9, negative 4. We can also see it here, labeled as M prime. And our last point, L, same thing, negative 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then negative 2 in the y direction, 1, 2. There's our new point for L. So it becomes negative 7, negative 4. And we can see that plotted here. So there is our new triangle, triangle L prime, M prime, M prime. All right, I do have one for you guys to try. All right, so there's triangle ABC. Thank you for our student for doing that. So let's figure out what our new point will be for A prime. So A prime, original point was 2, 0. So we're adding 1, so it's going to become 2 plus 1, and then 0 minus 2. All right, so our new point is going to be at 3, negative 2. But like I said before, you can always just take your original point. We know we're moving it over 1 and then down 2, 1, 2. So our new point is at 3, negative 2 anyways. This is just another way to make sure your points are done correctly. Okay, so our next point is at 1, 3. So it's going to be 1 plus 1, and then 3 minus 2. So our new point is going to be at 2, 1. Okay, so that's our B prime. And then C prime, our original point was negative 1, negative 1. So that's going to become negative 1 plus 1. And then negative 1 minus 2. Okay, so our new point becomes 0, negative 3. All right, so thank you again to one of our students for drawing in our new triangle, A prime, B prime, C prime. Okay, and that's what it looks like for a slide. Next, we'll look at reflections or flips. So for reflections, we will start by watching this quick video. Okay, so a reflection is when a figure is flipped or reflected about a mirror line. And then that mirror line, it also becomes the line of symmetry between the two figures. So the original here is labeled as O, the mirror line is labeled as ML, and then here's our image. That's the image formed after the reflection. All right, so let's take a look at our example. We have a triangle here, triangle ABC, and we want to flip the triangle ABC about the x-axis. So here is our x-axis. Okay, so what we've done so far, we took our point A, we counted it to the x-axis. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we do the same thing across the x-axis on this side now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's A prime. Point B, 1, 2, it's 3 points to the x-axis, so we'll do the same thing here. 1, 2, 3, and we'll label that B prime. And C is just 1 away, so our C prime will be right there. All right, so if we look at our new points, point A is at 2, negative 6. A prime is at 2, negative 6. Our B prime is now at negative 3, negative 3. and our C prime is at 4, -1. So what you'll notice here is when we flipped about the x-axis, our x value stayed the same. So 2, 2, -3, -3, +4, +4. So our x value stayed the same. The y value became the opposite. Right? 6 became -6, 3 became -3, and 1 became -1. So I'm just going to connect the points. All right, so there is our triangle that has been flipped, our new triangle A prime, B prime, C prime. All right, our next example, we're flipping triangle ABC about the y-axis this time. So this is our y-axis. Our original triangle is here, ABC. So we're going to count those points. So from A to the y-axis, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points. So our new point, point A prime, will also be 5 points away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's our A prime. Here's B, 1, 2, 2 points away. So same thing, 2 points away. There's B prime and C prime. Sorry, C is here, 1, 2, 3, 4 points away. 1, 2, 3, 4 points away. So there's C prime. All right, so what you'll notice here when we flip about the y-axis is that the y value stayed the same, the x value became the opposite. All right, so look at our y values, 6, 6, 3, 3, -3, -3, but our x values became opposite. So 5 became -5, 2 became -2, 4 became -4. All right, so there is our reflected triangle. Triangle A prime, B prime, C prime.